back.
Okay, our special guest is in the studio here with us today, Peta from the Hilton Hotel, no less. And just tell us, remind people, for those who haven't seen you before or heard you before, what your actual position is at the Hilton.
Good morning, everybody. Well, at the Hilton, I'm the Director of Business Development. So I take care of the marketing, public relations, sales, reservations areas of the hotel. So.
Yeah, and it's a great place to work, isn't it? Because it's a wonderful environment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Fantastic. Can't complain at all.
Now, your lunches have been quite famous around town. You know, a lot of people talk about them. And I understand, I know someone who just went there a couple of days ago, you've improved them.
We have, yeah. Thank you to everyone out there who supports us. But lunches are very, very popular. And starting on Monday, we've changed some of the themes for the days. And we've also changed, for the popular days, we haven't changed the themes, but we've extended what's on the buffet, and we've changed a lot of the items because we understand that people come quite regularly, so they want it to be fresh and... and have a little turnaround. That's right, yeah.
But you're still keeping all that lovely seafood, you know.
That's right,
That's what I always go for straight away whenever I'm there. Beautiful.
That stays,
very fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Have to have the fresher seafood.
So run us through it, because you've got a different theme for each day, haven't you? That's
right. So Monday is our post-weekend barbecues, and Tuesday is a day that's changed. That's now Mediterranean fare. And Wednesdays, ever popular Wednesdays, remain as the burgers, salads and gourmet sandwiches.
Wow.
And Thursday is extended Asia. You can enjoy everything Asian on that day. Yeah. Friday is the patio seafood. And then Saturday changes to classics and confectionery, so you can really... Classics?
Just explain what that is, because I don't understand that. Classics, what's a classic?
Classics is like, you know, the classic dishes or the popular dishes that we do throughout the week. So it might be a pad thai that's popular. Right. It might be our oriental emperor salad that's a classic. Yeah. Those type of items we sort of feature on Saturday, so...
Yeah. But that's wonderful, and it's a great place with the position of it.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic because you're looking out over the beach and
you're floating above patio basically. You know, you're away from all the hustle and bustle downstairs, and you're sort of up on the 14th floor, and you've got fantastic views. You know, pretty much. You know, well over 180 degrees, so it's a great place for lunch.
How much is the lunch?
The lunch for Monday to Thursdays, it's 420 baht net per person, and then for Friday and for Saturdays, it's 480 net. So. Right.
Okay,
yeah, still great value.
And what about the Sunday brunch? Because that's remaining the same, isn't it?
Yes, Sunday brunch hasn't changed in price at all. Although we do change the items on the buffet on a very regular basis, and we did so recently. I actually went there last Sunday for Easter brunch, and it was fantastic. So that remains at 1,200 baht net. Per person, which is still really great value. That's very great.
It's wonderful value. Yeah. We were all saying when we first went down to try out this lunch, they must be running at a loss, because how can you do it for that price? You know?
We get the volume, so that's why. And even Sunday brunch, we have a wine buffet that goes with it, which is 800 baht net for all you can drink in red, white and sparkling wine, which is
the quality
also great value.
is absolutely first class. It's wonderful stuff, as you'd expect from the Hilton.
Yeah.
Now, the Party Patrol have been coming down to your rooftop.
That's right.
Discos that you've been having on Saturdays. How would you call them, the parties?
Well, we have, I guess, DJ night. So it's really a place for people to chill. Again, you're on the 34th floor, the top floor of the hotel. You're sort of floating above everything. You've got the most magnificent view of the town. If you haven't been up there, it's definitely worth seeing. Yeah. So we have them every 2 weeks. We have featured DJs.
What Megan's been telling us about some of the parties that she's been there. It's actually a little bit sort of more chilled and laid back music. It's not in your face thumping,
pump kind of.
And I think that's a nice change.
Yeah, it's definitely great.
And it suits the ambience of the area, doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah. So he'll be playing up there on Saturday night, and then we do from 9:30. The first 50 people through the door get their first cocktail for free.
Wow, good. good.
which is also great incentive.
And so, what time does it all kick off?
It's about 9:30. The DJ he will go, and then probably till about midnight.
Yes. Yeah. You can't go on too late.
No.
Residents.
Yeah, you got to go up and go to church the next day.
Exactly. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Now, there's something else going on as well. What would you say?
Well, there's lots of things going on. You may have seen that Flair Restaurant, we've been doing Thai food promotion starting the beginning of March, and that's continuing at the moment. So really, what we're trying to create there is, the Thai food. You've got your very popular items like your pad Thai and your massaman curry that you can, everyone's familiar with. But there's also a lot of 60% of the other items is more of the traditional Thai that you don't normally see on menus. We launched a coupon on our Facebook page on Monday offering people 30% discount for that particular restaurant. So if there's anyone out there who's on Facebook, you can go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Hilton Pattaya. If you like us, and then you can go and redeem the voucher for the 30% off. So,
easy.
Yeah, it's great. Great option there if anyone's
Plus,
interested.
you're going to get loads of updates from you about different offers and things.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the best way to keep abreast of what we're doing because, everything goes through social media about what's happening in the hotel.
Yeah.
And then also afternoon tea is also something that
are we going to get a little bit posh now, are we?
We are.
Afternoon tea.
We're going to get out the Twinings and
the Earl Grey.
Have some cucumber sandwiches.
Hey, cucumber sandwiches. I love them. Are you going to cut the crust off and make them into triangles?
Otherwise they make your hair go curly. Look.
Oh, is that right? Is that what happens?
That's what happened to me. So because our afternoon tea has been quite popular and people sort of tend to hang around and really enjoy for a few hours. On Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we're now offering an extended afternoon tea, and basically it's free flow, so you can have as much as you like. And there's also free Wi-Fi up there. You can sit indoor in the air conditioning if it's too hot for you, or you can enjoy one of the big lounges outside. Again, with fantastic views, and that's $4.50 per person.
Excellent. That sounds very nice.
You can make an afternoon of it.
Well, yeah, and especially if somebody's got something celebrating, that's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
Or ladies
Let's go for afternoon tea.
Ladies' birthday, or
Yeah.
your mother. There's.
I think that is wonderful. Yeah. I always wanted to take my mum. I never did it really, but I always wanted to take her for tea at the Ritz in London.
Very posh.
Exactly. But the trouble is, every time I went to book, I realised that you had to book months in advance. Because it was so popular. So this one should be a little bit easier to book, and you can get in and do something a bit special. Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Peta.
Come on, get up, get out, and start grooving. Jumping around to the sound of music.
All right, well done. Scouse Paul is here in the studio. Whoops.
Good morning, everybody. Here.
I nearly fell off my chair there. Was that a sea shanty or an Irish jig?
I'm not quite sure, buddy.
Doesn't matter, does it? It's a nice little bit, isn't it? It's a bit of jolly music. Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, I've got a couple of news stories here that we might like to little ponder over. And was there a Chinese spy at NASA? Because a fleeing researcher carrying a hard drive and laptops has been arrested on a China-bound plane at Virginia Airport. A Chinese national who worked for NASA has been arrested with the one-way ticket to China while potentially carrying highly confidential US military secrets. Bo Jiang, his name is, worked for a NASA contractor at its Langley Research Facility in Hampton, Virginia, was leaving the country abruptly to return to China, according to an FBI affidavit. Agents arrested him as the plane pulled away from the gate on Saturday night after whistleblowers suggested he'd previously taken confidential material out the country. It goes on, doesn't it? It's like James Bond. It's like spy warfare and all that kind of.
It surprises me, buddy. You might find out he was an alien. You
never know.
Listen, nothing surprises me.
No. Well, actually, I mean, there is a kind of like cyber war going on with North Korea and South Korea at the moment, and they keep like infecting viruses and things like this. It's going on all around the world.
Yeah,
and
it's a different war, isn't it? Before it was like guns, bows and arrows, and
it is.
And all that. Now it's a different war.
It's an psychological war. Electronic war now, isn't it? Yeah.
So why not?
We've got to be on the lookout for them. Get ready for the iPhone 3D. Now, I know you probably haven't. Have you got a phone? You have got a phone.
I don't carry it, but I have got a mobile phone.
Okay.
Is that
That's how good that is. I've got one. Yeah, I'll keep it in the fridge. Mobile phone users will be viewing images in 3D thanks to a revolutionary display unveiled for the first time. The new three-dimensional display, which doesn't need special glasses and particularly suited for smaller devices, has been developed by US electronics firm Hewlett-Packard. And its inventors say it could revolutionize data visualization, medical training and entertainment with a high resolution that makes it ideal for multi-view 3D display applications. It's amazing, isn't it? Yesterday we were talking about this watch, that's going to be like the iPhone watch. And you remember those days when we used to watch James Bond films and you think, oh, that's futuristic. Right. It's just here. It's all here now, isn't it?
Well, he didn't even think it was futuristic. He just marvelled at space film something or whatever. Yeah. Now, funny enough, Barry, I was watching something on Australia TV the other night about spacesuits.
Yeah.
And they've got these latex clingy, clingy like a glove.
Yeah.
Suits now. What they're going to be going in space with?
You sure that's not some kind of sexual perversion?
Well, women and why not? And funny enough, I thought the same thing as I was watching it. I thought Star Trek. When I first saw Star Trek, and they were wearing them suits. So it's
the future is now, isn't it?
Yeah. So what did he really know now? That's what makes me think.
Yeah, imagine.
Is it just like we've not got the technology now, but he already know it in knowledge?
It's very difficult to know.
I mean, will we be vaporised?
Yeah.
Is the day going to come when I'm vaporised from here to Canterbury Tales, for example?
Well, that would be useful, wouldn't it? We miss out the traffic. Very useful. But who knows? It could happen.
Hey, Barry.
You can't say anything is impossible, can you?
Beam us up, Barry. You know what I mean?
What?
Beam us up.
Beam us up, Scotty. Now, do you know why coffee was invented?
Go on.
Because anger management is too expensive. And also, here's another little saying: everybody has a photographic memory, some just don't have film. That's very true, isn't it?
Back in a flash.
Yeah,
anyway, I think it's what you want to have a memory for.
Yeah.
I mean, with me, it's always been music and sport, because nothing else really relevant to me. Although things should be relevant to me, my memory is good on certain things.
Yeah. What do you call a Chinese billionaire? Cha-ching.
Talking about Good Friday next Friday. When did Good Friday fall on Easter Monday?
That's a good one, isn't it? And for the viewers at home, the answer is...
Good Friday was a horse that ran in a meeting on Easter Monday and fell at the second fence. It's an actual fact.
Brilliant. And there was another one you always have as a quiz question.
Who won the FA Cup and never scored a goal?
Yeah, who's that?
Well, you'll have to Google this, Barry, but the fact is right. I think it was Everton in the early 1900s beat Bolton 1-0.
Yeah.
And an inside forward, as they would call them days, was named George Never. Scored the only goal of the game.
George Never, you see.
Hence,
and there was another one which I always thought was great. Was you said which member of the royal family played for Everton?
Which member of the royal family played in an FA Cup final?
Oh, okay. And who was it?
Joe Royle.
Joe Royle, there you go. See, you've got to think outside the box, haven't you? Excellent stuff.